Hello guys, this is Rajashri. Welcome to the YouTube channel Geography and Rajashri. Today we are going to see the down-to-earth analysis of November 1, 2019. So let's get started. The topic is about tigers numbers fine but vegetation declining in tiger reserves wants study. This topic is directly related to our paper 2 Geography of India, subtopic physical setting natural vegetation, and also with the subtopic resources, forest and wildlife resources and their conservation. So as we can see, the findings could be considered as an eye-opening as they reveal a blind spot in generic protected area management approach. So what they say is tiger numbers are fine, but the vegetation in the tiger reserves are declining. So in the introduction part we can write government declare reserved forest as national parks or wildlife sanctuaries with a focus on one or the top animal species such as tigers, lions or elephant. So they have the assumption that protecting the animal species can indirectly protect the ecosystem as a whole. Usually, the effectiveness of managing the protected areas is assessed based on the successful protection of the focus species. But in the new study, the researchers decided to tread a different path. So they decided to assess the effectiveness of the vegetation. Findings published in Scientific Reports Journal. So it is the journal Scientific Reports Journal in which the researchers publish the findings. So we can see the three important facts we have mentioned here. It has reported a drastic decline in vegetation with an extensive drying of forest inside the tiger reserves. The researchers found that the vegetation has declined by more than 50% in 13 tiger reserves and by 25 to 50% in 8 tiger reserves since they were declared as protected areas. But overall we can see the vegetation in the tiger reserves are declining. The findings can be considered as an eye-opener as we have mentioned earlier, as it reveals the blind spot in generic protected area management approach. Forest cover versus forest vegetation. So in this article it has mentioned that the forest cover has increased, but the report that shows the increased forest cover contradicts with the report which shows that forest vegetation is declining. So here it is the difference given, that forest cover is different and forest vegetation is totally different. Forest cover is simply just about how much forest was there. It is about the quantity or amount of forest. It is measured in the terms of area that was forested. But forest vegetation condition, it is totally in contrast with forest cover. Forest vegetation is about the health or condition of forest vegetation. So the change in the vegetation condition can be due to of many reasons, including planting or selective harvest, or changes in the vegetation composition due to altered ecological processes in response to global change. In the conclusion, we can write it has found that even while they were good at protecting animals in the tiger reserves, their vegetation condition was far from being satisfactory. So we can write, along with protecting animals, their vegetation must also be protected as well. Thank you.